Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to see you again, and if you're new, hi, hello, my name is Sandra. So today's video is going to be my best and worst of W7, and I have some product I really like from the brand, and then I have some I don't like. So we're just going to start off with the product I like. So first up, we're going to talk base, and I don't have any primers I like because I don't find them good at all, and they're just nah. So we are going to jump right into foundation, and I got this W7 Genius Feather Light Foundation, and I really like this. And this is in the shade Buff, and that is one of the reasons I like this one. This is light enough for me, so I am so obsessed with this. And this is a really light but a more powdery, watery foundation, and as you can see, this is a really light consistency. This is not a thick foundation at all, but this is really nice on the skin, and it blends in beautifully. At the same time, it just gives you a little bit of coverage, but not too much, so I really like this for my more natural days. Then we got something I didn't like at first, but I really like it now because I found a way to use it, and this is the W7 Strobe and Go Strobing Stick. And this is a really pretty illuminating stick, and this is how it looks like. You can see it right here, and you can blend it out to a little bit more illuminating effect. And this is such a stunning color. I don't know if you can see it right there. I really like to use this under my foundation just to give a little more illuminating and healthy glow from within without being too much. So this product is for my more natural days, and I really like it. But on the other hand, if I really want to glow, I got this Glow Commotion Shimmer Highlighting Eyeshadow, and this is a huge pan. This is such a stunning highlighter, and this is a more reflective and illuminating highlighter with a more golden undertone to it. And it's such a stunning color. I got it on today, and I really like it. It's not a wet highlighter, but it's a little bit in between a wet and a sheen. So I really like this. Then we got this one. This is the Cheeky Trio Bronzer, Blush and Highlighting Palette, and I really like this. One of the shades in here I'm not using as it is because this is not pigmented enough, but this is how it looks like. We got Dreaming Machine, Fifth Avenue, and Hot Stuff. I really like this trio, and these two are so pigmented. But this highlighter is not a highlighter in my opinion. This is a more setting powder because this is not a reflective highlighter at all. As you can see, this gives you nothing. So I'm using the highlighter for setting my under eyes or setting my whole face, and it gives me a more healthy glow, but not too much. So we really like that. But on the other hand, we got the blush and the bronzer, and I really like them. They are so pigmented, and they last on the skin for a very long time. So I highly recommend this one if you have fair or light skin tone like me. Then you can use the whole palette. If you have a more medium or deep skin tone, I don't know how it looks, but yeah, I really like this. Speaking of palettes, because I really like this palette, and I was really surprised I like it because I've tried another palette from W7 and I didn't like that. But this one I really like. This is the Beaded from W7, and this is how the palette looks like. This is a more metallic and shimmery palette, but I really like it. The only thing I'm missing in this palette is some more mattes. We only have the 3 mattes right here, and then this one is a more satin finish. But otherwise we got lots of glittery or metallic shade, and they're really stunning. The one I really love is the one down here. This is the gold one. This is so pretty. I'm just going to swatch it for you. And that is right there. This is such a stunning color, and I highly recommend this palette. If you want a palette from W7, go for this one because it's really good. But if you want your eyeshadows to stay put all day, you need an eyeshadow primer, and for that I got this one. This is the Lemon Mirun's Anti-Wetness Eyelid Primer, and it looks like this. And yeah, this is yellow. So this is a really interesting product, and at first I didn't like it because this is yellow, and I'm more a cream or a more white eyelid primer person. I'm not a yellow person, eyelid person, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not into yellow or green or blue eyeshadow primer, so this is a more interesting product to me, but I really like this. If you have a more veiny or a more colored eyelid before your eyeshadow, go for this one, because this eliminates it all. This is such a beautiful primer, and this is a more sticky primer, but if you are sitting this with a powder or your eyeshadow, you don't feel the stickiness at all anymore, and this is such a good one. And then we got this one. This is the Big Lash Mascara, and I really like this. This brush is amazing. This is such a big fluffy brush, and it really does a good job at separate your lashes and give you lots of volume, and your lashes doesn't clump together, so I highly recommend this one if you're looking for a mascara for volume. And then we got these two. These are the Skinny Lippies, and I got them in the shade, where are you, Lip Off the Wall and Apples and Pears. I really like these two, and I'm wearing the lightest one today, and I really like it. I'm going to swatch both of them for you so you can see them. And here are the swatches. We got a more neutral nude, and then we got this cool tone purple color. And I really like them. I'm going to pick some more shades up because I really like the consistency of them, and they are not sticky at all. They are really pigmented, and they're also long lasting, so I really like that. And they don't fade when you eat or anything, so I highly recommend them. So that was all my favorite product from W7 so far, and then we got the product I don't like. And first up we got primers. I got this Priming Magic, this is the clear one, and then I got this green one. This is for redness, and I don't like any of them. These balls up on the skin, and they are so weird. I don't like them. This looks like Wasabi, the green one, and nah, I don't like it. And if you are blending it out, it just balls up and get really clumpy on the skin and don't blend in, and no, I don't like it, so I don't recommend these primers because they're not good at all. For concealer, I got two, and I got these two. The first one is the Camouflage Kit, and I'm so sad I don't like this because this is a really nice palette. It looks like this, and you got a little mirror up here. And I'm only using this shade because this is a more light shade, and this is more yellowy tone or neutral. And I don't like them because they are really oily under the eyes, and they slide around and they don't cover anything. So I'm not a big fan of this. And then we got this one, and I don't like this, and you're going to see in a second why. This is the Light Diffusion Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. Can you see this mess? I tried it once when I got it, and I really like it, and then put it down in my Alex drawer and pull it out about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And yeah, I don't know if you are able to see this, but can you see this part is moving when I'm switching this? This is broke, and when you try to push this down again, you're just getting product everywhere. I don't like this, so I'm going to throw this out, and this is not worth the money. As you can see, this is messy as So yeah, don't go for this one because this is not a good one. I don't know if I got a bad one or anything, but this is not, no. And then we got powder. I don't understand this powder. This is the Selfie powder. Yeah. I don't know if you are able to see this, but this is blue. You got a blue undertone, and on the skin you can definitely see it. This is a more icy bluish powder, and I don't understand this. This is really weird, and I don't like it, so no thanks. And then we got this one, and it makes me so sad because this is really pretty in the packaging, but you're going to see in a minute why I don't like it. This is the Blush With Me colored cubes, and it looks like this. This is a really pretty neutral pinkish blush, and you're thinking, oh, this is perfect to give a little bit of loss of color, but no. what is that? This is the most confusing product I've ever tried in my whole life. This is a rosy setting powder in my opinion. This is not a blush, this is too light to be a blush. So no thanks. And then we got another palette, and this makes me so sad because I really like the beaded palette. So I thought I would love it too, but no, I don't like this. This is the Color Me Nude palette, and it looks like this. This is a really pretty palette, and I think this is a dupe for the Naked 2 or Naked 3. I cannot remember which one, but this is a more rosy one, and I really like the tones of it, but they're not good. They're really chunky, and some of them are pure glitter. This one is pure glitter. I don't understand it. What? You cannot see it. The only shade I love is this one right here. This is a more rosy shade, but I'm not going to keep the palette for one shade. I'm just not going to. But this one is really pretty. But I'm not a big fan of this. And if you want a palette from W7, definitely go for the beaded palette. And last but not least, we got this little baby. And this is so tiny. This is so tiny, as you can see. This is the Fixer Face Spray Long Lasting Makeup Fixer. And I'm not a big fan of this because of the scent. This is so soapy scent, and I don't like it. But the spray on it is really nice. It's a really long fine mist, but the scent, no. And I don't feel like this does anything for my makeup, so I will not suggest you buying this. I will go for the Wet n Wild or the e.l.f. one because they are 10 times better than this one. So yeah, that was everything from my best and worst of W7 of the product I have right now, and I would love to go out and buy some more in the future and see if I can find some new favorites, because I know they have a ton of product in their line and some of them are really good, so they're a little bit hit or miss. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget I love you, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye!